Hello and welcome to Kota Now. I'm Diana Cohen, and we're going to be talking about 6 stories this week. First up, Trump's verdict is in. After 7 weeks in trial, the 12 jurors came to their unanimous verdict on Thursday, May 30th. According to our sister station, when the jury announced that they had reached a verdict, Trump went from joking with his attorney to motionless and stone-faced. Donald Trump has been found guilty of all 34 counts regarding falsifying internal Trump Organization business records in a hush money scheme concerning former porn actress Stormy Daniels. Trump has now become the first president in U.S. history to be convicted of a felony. South Dakota's Representative Dusty Johnson commented on the verdict. Johnson said that he is frustrated by things Trump has done, but is optimistic the charges against him will be overturned on appeal.
Some concerns I've had with this prosecution, but that's why we've got an appeals process. I think lots of legal experts on both sides of the aisle have identified some reversible errors in how the prosecution conducted its case. Of course, President Trump is going to appeal. And I think there's a pretty good chance that those convictions are going to be overturned on appeal.
Johnson also added that his opinion on the former president has not changed, and he doesn't believe it changed the opinions of most voters either. We asked some people in Kota Territory what they think of the trial and the verdict, and this is what they had to say.
President of the United States, and I think if it was anybody other than Donald Trump, it wouldn't be an issue, and he'd walk free. And I think it's a travesty what's happening to him. I think if his name wasn't Donald Trump, it was Joe Schmo, no problem.
Kind of pleased about it, actually. Hope it kind of will sway the election a little more in favor of Biden. Kind of interested to see what he'll be doing with this that just came out now.
Now, what does this mean going forward? Next comes a sentencing and the potential for a prison sentence, with the 3 more criminal cases yet to go to trial. There is nothing in the Constitution disqualifying people with convictions or who are in prison from running for or serving as a president. Under federal law, Donald Trump cannot possess a firearm, but he can still run for president and serve in office. Trump says, in part, "This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people." Trump has focused on the court of public opinion and the voters, who will ultimately decide his fate. The Rapid City Area School District has agreed to make changes after the U.S. Department of Education found evidence that Native American students were being treated differently than white students. This comes after a 14-year discrimination investigation with focus areas on discipline, attendance, truancy, and advanced placement classes. According to the U.S. Department of Education's website, it states, "Evidence has been found that shows Native American students were being disciplined more frequently and more harshly than similarly situated white students. Evidence has also been found that shows Native American students were discriminated against in regards to the district's advanced learning programs and courses, including honors courses and advanced placement courses." Superintendent Nicole Swigert says the district was never found out of compliance with the Office for Civil Rights. She claims efforts to make changes in the best interest of the students are always happening, including implementing new programs targeted toward Native American youth.
We've already been doing this work as a district, and we will continue to do this work as a district to be doing what's best for all of our students. This just kind of brings attention in a positive way, like, hey, Rapid City Area Schools is doing these great things for kids.
According to the Office for Civil Rights, to resolve the investigation, Rapid City Schools have agreed to employ a number of staff members differing in expertise with the ultimate goal of implementing the proper action and agreement. In other news, the Monument Health Bariatric and Metabolic Institute received accreditation as a comprehensive center. The accreditation comes from the Metabolic and Bariatric Surgery Accreditation and Quality Improvement Program. Bariatric surgical procedures have been shown to reduce obesity, improve mortality, and decrease the health risks from chronic diseases such as cardiomyopathy and diabetes, according to the accreditation program's website. This makes the locations in Rapid City and Spearfish the only facilities in western South Dakota to receive this honor and joins Monument's extensive accreditation and achievement awards. Surgeon David Fromm is part of the institute and says this is a recognition of work being done in his department and will hopefully mean an increase in potential patients at the facility.
We're providing comprehensive care in a way that it's not only surgical care, it's going to be medical care, it's going to be psychiatric care. Our program includes interventional gastroenterology. We're providing procedures through that. We have registered dietitians. We have dedicated clinical, nursing staff and support staff for that.
According to the accreditation's website, a bariatric surgical center achieves accreditation following a rigorous review process during which it proves that it can maintain certain physical resources, human resources, and standards of practice. This review includes ensuring that the center in question offers specific kinds of equipment and staff are trained for optimal patient care. Once an accreditation has been earned, the facility must participate and follow the accreditation program standards. According to the Monument Health's website, accreditation standards are set to promote and compare performance with other high-quality standard healthcare institutions and to be sure they are moving forward as the center delivers high-quality care and provides a caring experience.
A bit more of the focus is marketing strategy and that paid advertising.
And that's why I can emphasize, it's not the weight per se, it's all the things associated with that.
Right.
And then if you look...
The Crazy Horse Memorial Site is...
Apologies. Have you heard about the Crazy Horse Living Treasures yet? From this week through October, Crazy Horse Memorial visitors can learn how to make their own traditional Native American artwork with this summer program. Brad Walton stopped by to find out more.
More than a giant sculpture carved into a mountain. It's also home to a large collection of Native American traditional artwork, and visitors this summer have an opportunity to get involved.
Living Treasures is one of our cultural programs that we host here throughout the summer season, and essentially what it is a craft workshop for our visitors to come in and partake.
The Living Treasures Indian Arts Cultural Exchange teaches visitors how to make traditional Native American art. From this week through October, participants can learn a variety of techniques.
This week we're doing beadworking. It's kind of an intensive one, but our teachers really make it easier on the visitor.
One of those teachers is Harmony Starr Straub, who learned beadworking as a young girl from her grandmother.
She would tell me, I'm teaching you this because someday I'm going to be gone and there's going to be no one to do it for us. When she passed away, that really hit home what she was saying about her teaching me, because someday she would be gone.
Living Treasures is far from a masterclass. Instructors keep things simple, and do as said, that's by design.
The goal of the program is to not have our non-native visitors go home and start making dream catchers and then start selling them on Etsy. It's actually the opposite of that.
Summer visitors will get a chance to craft deer hide shields, Native American dolls, and traditional paintings. Other attractions at Crazy Horse include daily live music performances and the annual Volksmarch Saturday. Reporting for Kota Territory News, I'm Brad Walton.
Thank you to Brad Walton. According to the Crazy Horse Memorial's website, they are offering cultural program opportunities such as the Crazy Horse Volksmarch, which is the most popular organized hike in the United States according to the website. The 10K hike will be tomorrow, Saturday, June 1st. Rapid City is now home to one of the most impressive snack foods in America. Nerdy Nuts, created in Rapid City in 2018, won Best in Show in the Most Innovative New Product Awards at the Sweets and Snacks Expo earlier this month. Kate Robinson, has more with the story.
Since its creation in Rapid City in 2018, Nerdy Nuts has grown wildly popular expanding beyond our South Dakota borders.
We have a lot of positive movement on TikTok, and I feel like just with the quality of product that we try to put out and like our very passionate fan base, it was really hard to kind of ignore like the impact that we've made in the snacking world.
The Sweets and Snacks Convention is an award ceremony held to celebrate the best in the snack business.
And these are big brands, right? Like Doritos, Skippy, all the candy companies. So it's something that everybody submits whatever new or innovative product that they have, and there's a panel of judges that decide on which product is the best.
Now, in 2024, Nerdy Nuts is holding their own at the Sweets and Snacks Convention, the most coveted snack awards, beating out competition and previous winners like Hostess and Reese's.
I mean, we were happy just to be finalists in the categories, and we didn't realize, like I said, I mean, if you see the finalists that were up there, we had no idea that we were actually going to win this, especially being a newcomer to the industry.
As for the brand's future, Mount says they can only go up from here if they keep their quality customer experience.
So our future for the brand is we want to eventually get into retail. That was the biggest question we got once we won. We had all the major retails, Walmart, Costco, Target, everybody was coming to our booth asking, hey, can we get this on our shelves? And that's something that we're working towards in the coming years, but we want to do it when we're ready and we feel like we can deliver that quality experience in store shelves.
Nerdy Nuts is now open daily for the summer tourist season. Reporting at Nerdy Nuts in Rapid City, I'm Kate Robinson.
Thank you to Kate Robinson. Our final story that we'll be talking about today is Rapid City Police are looking for a prisoner who escaped earlier this week. On May 29th, Adam Poorbear and Ryan Shot with Arrow fled from the Rapid City Minimum Center. Adam Poorbear has been located and brought back into custody, but police are still looking for Ryan Shot with Arrow. Shot with Arrow is 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs about 200 pounds. He has black hair and brown eyes and is currently serving sentences for aggravated assault, grand theft, and possession of a controlled substance from Minnehaha County. An image of Shot with Arrow can be found on the Kota Territory website. If you see this offender or know of his whereabouts, contact law enforcement immediately. This has been this week's 6 Stories at 6. Further information on all these stories and more can be found on the Kota Territory website left in the description below. I'm Diana Cohen, and thank you for joining me on Kota Territory Now.